Right, I found this guy about 3 years ago, and he is blooming brilliant. This is Dr. Phil. If you don't know who Dr. Phil is, he's an M&M who sorts out family situations. And we are going to see what we have. So I will choose this one.
The only thing I'm judging is your attitude. The fact that you are transitioning does not give you a right to check out of life, sit on the sidelines, be socially irresponsible, put your life in danger, or be rude to your family because they're not in the same place you are.
I'm just gonna go. Wow, Phil, you've made my brain explode already. What's next?
At the moment I'm homeless. I do stay at inexpensive hotel rooms, or I'll stay at an occasional friend's place. My daily life consists
Oh, what were you, fake Gucci and Louis Vuitton?
of getting ready for the day, texting some guy that's trying to meet up. I've been supporting myself as an escort. I'm doing what I need to do, what I have to do to keep myself alive. Most people just
You
want to be
don't have to
touched,
do
have some
that.
kind of interaction, get a massage. There's a lot of weirdos, but you don't know the difference between who's going to show up. I've had guys punch me. I've had my arm cut open by a glass door that a guy slammed into me. A lot of the time.
Yeah, well, it happens, doesn't it? You just go to a hospital, they'll fix it. Or you're too nervous, because you don't like doctors.
I might just feel lonely. I feel like my family just doesn't get me at all.
Doesn't like doctors, by the way, just going to explain that. Doesn't like doctors because a lot of them don't like Dr. Phil.
She just never calls. I really don't feel like she cares. My relationship with my mom over the years, or my whole life, has been so strange. I don't feel like I know her. I don't feel like she really knows me from beyond what she sees. I know I can't rely on her for anything. I could call her for something and she would maybe say yes, but whether she follows through with it is a completely different story.
Do you really believe she's just here as an attention-getting stunt?
About 80% of it. I think it was exciting for her to get something.
Oh, did you see the mum's face there? She was horrified. She was... I can't, Nick, stop trying to be PewDiePie. Anyway, if you want me to copy PewDiePie and make this Dr. Phil a series, put a hashtag Dr. Phil in the comments, and I'll do Phil Time. And Phil Time will be on the Plain Nerd 100 channel, ready for you guys to view.
I don't know, a way to call me out in front of more people, or I don't make people feel more sorry for her because she's always the victim.
What if you're wrong?
I think that would be amazing, but I also think it's really late in the game.
Do you know that you're the one that said, and I said, you said, did you call Dr. Phil? And I said, yes, I did, because I'm scared for you. And you said, well, this will give me great exposure. I think it's you're the one that's loving this, not me.
You are putting your life in danger.
Right.
If you look at the danger
Oh, get him, Phil. You just need to get them because they're mentally handicapped.
that are associated with prostitution, the workplace homicide rate is 51 times higher than normal. 51 times higher than normal. The mortality rate is
Send her to the Dr. Phil ranch where everyone gets better. See, there was this girl, Danielle Bregoli. She went in the ranch and she came out fine. Dr. Phil, just a bit of info, is also the thing that was the birthplace of our sacred meme. Catch me outside, how about that? Just gonna move my webcam back. There you are. And we are gonna get started.
140 times higher.
How many of those girls are transgender?
Okay, transgender female sex workers. 45% currently are living in poverty. 72% are sexually assaulted in their lifetime, in contrast to 44% who have not done sex work. You're 16 times more likely to be living with HIV versus those who have never done sex work. 9 out of 10 report being harassed, attacked sexually, assaulted, or mistreated by police.
There's times when you're so down on yourself, like
Black and blue blackout
you're
drum.
scared to go into that building, you know, where the owner tells you, oh no, we can't hire you. Or you're scared to make certain ways, so when you have a friend tell you you're tired of like being homeless, you're tired of being broke, you're tired of
Okay,
not
we're
being
just gonna
able
go
to,
down,
like,
down, down.
go have somewhere to stay for the night of
Look,
your
I've
own
been
bed.
doing this for 45 years.
We have been so
Don't tell me
broken.
you can't get legitimate
This
work.
says
I
woman
can't
whose
work
parents
remotely
and
in a
brother
tech
died of COVID-19.
More people
I'm
come
sorry to
these
hear
days
that,
find their
but
broadband
copyright. Let me just pause there.
As you know, I'm not broadcasting from my studio anymore because in the wake of COVID-19, everything has completely changed. Not only are we all grieving the loss of our
Has
regular
Phil.
lives, but tragically, many are grieving the loss of loved
What?
ones as the death toll continues to rise. Not to
One
mention,
sec.
many
Let me
are
just
mourning
get rid of
the
my
fact that
webcam.
They could not even give their family member a proper goodbye. Joining us on Zoom
Was
is
this
Kelly
that
from
we've been so
Columbus,
broken
Ohio.
inside
She says
by this?
COVID-19
Okay.
destroyed her family. It
Whoa.
took the lives of Kelly's brother, her mother, and her father.
Okay, so I'm
And
sorry
if
to
that's
hear
not
that.
enough of a nightmare, her husband is currently in ICU fighting for his life. Kelly,
Oof.
it's so good to meet you, and let me say before we even start, I am so very sorry for your losses. Not just your loss, but your multiple losses and the battle
Wow.
that you're in now for your husband. Tell me how you're doing.
Dr. Bill, first, let me thank you for having me on the show. It is a privilege to speak to you. I would say we are comfortably numb. We have a myriad
Whoa.
of emotions. And when we are able to tap into
Lost
some
her
of
parents
them,
and her brother
they're
to
volcanic.
COVID-19 in Ohio. This is Kelly.
This is trauma
Trauma.
for
Trauma.
my family.
Just trauma for a family.
Been so broken by this.
Been so
Your
broken,
mother
has it?
was in the hospital and she's 75, and you were moving her to a rehab facility on the 7th, right? And then your brother woke up sick, and by the 11th, he was in the ER on life support, correct?
Correct.
And then your father started getting symptoms, and 3 days later, he was released, right?
Sicker than he went in, correct.
Sicker than he went in, but 4 hours later, he was leaving the house in an ambulance, and then on the 17th, he was on life support.
Correct, Dr. Phil.
Wow.
Wow, I cannot, it must just felt like
Me and
it was
Phil-
just pouring
me and Phil,
on
we
you
just-
guys. So
We just
then your mom
thought the same
started showing
thing.
signs
Wow.
on the 18th, and on the 19th,
Come on,
she was
America,
on
get
life
your
support.
goddamn medical service up.
That is correct.
So
Trump out there telling people to drink bleach. God damn it.
4, my brother, both of my parents, and my husband.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Kelly, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine what you must have been dealing with. What did you say to yourself when all
If
this
Kelly
happened?
doesn't get coronavirus, I'll be surprised and I'll just think God is sending her a message.
My family was my world. We weren't able to give proper goodbyes. To see how terrified my parents were and my husband was when they first went into the hospital,
Wow.
and then to not be able to visit them
Wow.
or to sit beside them
Wow.
and to tell them that everything is going to be
I tell you what, America, you idiots.
Certainly has added to our ability to just wrap heads around what has happened. I don't think that this has really hit us real yet. I think that we are in a state of shock.
Wow. Okay, so wow. So I know this was a short video. All credit goes to Dr. Phil for this. Good things come to those who watch. Weekdays, check local listings. Is that true, Phil? Firstly though, I want to go onto community before I sign this video off, because I want to see what the Dr. Phil community is like. Community is... I can't do community because I'm on my iPad and I'm not on my computer. Great. Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Phil. I'm subscribing. In fact, this might be my new favourite channel. Thank you so much, and goodbye, everyone.